Hello, friends. Welcome back to Kupo Quest, where we're picking up right where we left off in the middle of the fight with Sephiroth. So just to back up just a little bit, just to kind of remind everybody where we are, Sephiroth is an old friend of the principal, the president of Balam, Squall, who, well, though, because in Final Fantasy VIII, it's like a military college. So I guess the president could also be the principal or the
Yeah.
headmaster. Anyway. I digress. He had been experimented on by Hojo in order to save his life. Hojo was using some questionable experimentation. I love when the little things start popping up because I know you guys are planning something. The little markers. I don't trust it. Anyway, they've tracked him down and they've started engaging him in battle, and it's been going okay. But where we left last episode, this Sephiroth, this man, just sprouted one wing, realized Izzy was floating above him, and launched into the air as we entered into the second phase of this boss battle. And now I've got to know what you're measuring.
Kind of a dick move, if you ask me. Personally.
I'm sure you do. Oh, hold on.
I have found the paint tool. I cannot be trusted.
No, you can't.
Draw a bunch of dicks.
What are you measuring? Please don't. It shows up on the stream.
Guys, stop. They're going to demonetize us. The Square Enix is going to break into our homes.
They already mute my outro music. Let's not get them to block stuff in the middle. Anyway, yeah, that's where we left off, right in the middle of this fight. So, we'll just pick it up right there. Let's see. Make sure I've got my initiative. Yeah, we're good. As he's standing there, and you see this wing, just one black wing, fly out to the side. He looks around. Those of you that are within distance to notice, he still has that dead look in his eyes, as though he's kind of just reacting. He's not really... There doesn't seem to be like any malice in his actions. He's just doing. As he looks up, he sees you flying above him, and then straight into the air, straight for you, Izzy. And that will bring us to his turn, because that movement was his legendary action. So...
God damn, Wolf, what did you create?
Something...
Super Soldier.
Something terrible. So let's see. As he flies up like with you, with his sword, again, twice as long as his body, dangling behind him, he is going to just fly up beneath you and just try to just slash you as he goes by. Ooh, Smite, miss you. 16.
This does hit, but I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay, Shield. As you,
I think what happens is that it's him attempting to slash Izzy multiple times, and I think it hits what looks like one of his spectral shields, and then it hits another, and it's essentially him creating them at the same speed that he's moving, like quite literally a test of their best traits. Before you see Izzy lets out a disgruntled shout and claps his hands together, you see just an entire orb appear around him temporarily, blocking the rest.
Okay. That was his first attack. Let's see if that shield holds up.
A test of your reflexes.
26.
He's definitely testing Izzy's. Also, yes, the 26 hits.
26. Okay. As you block the first one, he almost like blinks out of existence, and just faster than you can process, he's behind you as he a nice slash across your back. That's gonna be, as we did this before.
I'll say, give it to me.
13 slashing
that's
damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, that was the first
and
part.
The rest. And the rest.
And an additional 29.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it is bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
In phase 2, he takes his third attack.
Oh fuck!
Jesus Christ! He
Eat
only
my
had 2 attacks
whole
before. I already thought he had 3.
He had 2 attacks before, but he has legendary actions. I'm
Okay.
going to guess a 31 hits you.
Is that a nat 20? Oh, I couldn't use my reaction anyways. Yes, a 31 hits.
Does a 31 hit?
9 plus 27. So
Jesus
36
Christ.
more damage.
Oh, I'm still up, baby, but barely.
As he like flums back around you very fast, another slash right across your chest. As he's just standing there, his hair flowing down below his waist, as he's just hovering in front of you, basically standing on the front of your broom. And that will bring us to...
I'm about to say, whoever has 13 to 14 HP or whatever, we twinning them right now.
Hey, yo, what's up, baby?
That brings us to Squall. Okay, but where he's flying. Squall is going
shoot
to...
him, please.
That's not how a gunblade works. It doesn't actually projectile anything.
So then, wait.
Look it up. Look it up.
Wait.
I think one of the developers actually broke down how it works. It has something to do with firing like these blank casings that cause the blade to actually vibrate as it's slashing through. There's someone did like a breakdown on how it works.
Okay, Final
I'm about
Fantasy
to look
VIII
the video
gunblades
right
do
now.
not fire projectiles, but later versions do. So
What do you
Final
think
Fantasy
Squall's
VIII
from?
gunblades don't.
Yeah.
Did you
Obviously.
just Google that? Did you fact check me
Yeah,
live?
it's on the
no.
Final Fantasy wiki. I just found it as well. I have it
Yeah,
here.
but I was like, Lightning has a gunblade in 13 and she
Okay.
fires with it. I'm like, okay,
Fair.
cool, fair.
This is based on the Final Fantasy VIII version. I'm assuming
well,
14.
no.
Gunbreakers, they don't fire anything either, do they?
They're a tank.
Sure. But they use...
The only thing they be
So the
firing
answer
is the
is
white
no.
mage's sanity into the ground.
Let's see. What can he do?
White mage issues with tanks. Fuck you, Super Bowl head. That shit gives me
Please.
anxiety.
He's gonna hold his action.
Hold my hand. What?
Ava, you're up. Where are you? There you are.
The firing of the gunblade's rounds induces a tremor in the blade, causing it to deal additional damage to whatever it strikes.
You all thought I didn't know how the Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade works? Did you not know what my favorite Final Fantasy is?
No, I just didn't trust your knowledge in 13.
Gunblades have 255% accuracy.
Guys, hey guys, maybe when he has the villain right next to me, we don't correct him.
You know what? It's on now. I wasn't trying before, but now I'm trying.
Now he gets an extra move.
Now suddenly, any being who casts magic, he does crit damage to.
Automatic.
Ava, you're up.
Ava will. How high in the air is he?
Yeah, how high are you, Izzy? You're like... How high do you usually stay?
Izzy specifically was 50 feet in the air so that he could counterspell if necessary, but now I'm realizing that was a mistake.
Ava will 90 feet. Close enough for that. He will use his bonus action to Hunter's Mark Sephiroth.
Remind me, had you not already done that?
No, I use Shield of Faith on. I use my favorite foe, not Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
different
forgot
thing
those
that
are
lets
two
me
different
deal,
things.
damage to enemies that I hate.
Gotcha. Just trying to help.
No, I appreciate that. And then for my action, where'd it go? Here it is. The colors of Garuda will kind of emanate and bleed from Ava into a 30-foot radius around him, centered on me. And I will use my Channel Divinity to use Twilight Sanctuary. At the end of anybody's turn that I want to, I can either grant them 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points, or I can end a Charm or Frighten effect on them.
Okay. Amazing. Are you-
So, I will end my turn, and I will give myself 7 temporary hit points.
Beautiful. God, you said you're 50 feet away too? Man, Squall can't even help you with his legendary action here.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Rip.
Yeah. Y'all brought potions, right?
I have 6.
Oh,
What's a
oh,
potion?
I don't. I'm about to say I don't have any, so
Okay.
it's fine.
Fast
Yeah, I
Cat,
got
you're
Fast
hold
Cat
on.
can't do shit.
One really quick thing. Do you need anything to do your Drake, Ava?
No, he's just playing defensive and is using
Okay.
his reaction when I need him to.
Sorry.
Can Tiny fly, or is he?
Nah, he's a little dog, lizard dog. He's a
Lizard
ground
dog.
lizard.
He can fly at higher levels, but I don't think with the way Ava built this character, I don't think that anything will ever see higher than 5. Does Basket have any range?
The only thing I have is that I can't remember exactly because when I redid my character, I kind of lost the stuff that we manually put in for for Boyamak. I think I have fireball or fire something. I can set something on fire.
You have Fire Bolt as a cantrip you can
And
cast
Firebolt.
whenever. And I do believe Fireball's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah.
Base level fire. So yeah, I think you've got 1 cast of Fireball per long rest.
Oh shit!
There's no way to hit him without hitting Izzy at this point, though, because they're in melee.
Correct.
Well,
However, we
do.
are 50 feet in the air, so if Izzy does find a way to move, you would be able to cast it after that without reasonably hitting anyone below. As long as Izzy's a safe distance away. That's what I was measuring before, because Izzy sure as hell was going to try to find a way to cast Fireball while he was away.
Yeah, if Izzy moves, it'd be easy to hit Sephiroth only.
If Izzy moves. So maybe
Yeah,
it might
but
be
you
a
know,
good idea.
get the gives and takes of D&D.
Yeah. I could probably hold my action. I can move
Ooh,
closer.
okay.
And then hold my action.
Big excited then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Move, like right here, so I can. So when he falls, when I set that stupid feathers on fire, he'll fall down.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm holding my action till Izzy moves.
Okay, Fireball when Izzy moves. Lauren,
Yep.
you're up.
Yes, I am going to. I remember him being quite pissed off because he has been a target. He is 50 feet up, and the square is 40 feet away. So, are we like just making it a flat 90 if we're doing Pythagorean whatever? 40
Pythagorean's
feet, 50
theorem.
feet high.
Yeah.
I am
A squared
going...
plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah, I can hit him. I am going to. You're gonna see Actually, no one's gonna see it. He's going to do some actions with his book, and there's going to be a little Sephiroth voodoo doll figurine, kind of like appearing in this like green mist coming from the book as kind of like a thing from his patron. And you're going to see Lauren place one of his fingers on Sephiroth's forehead as he casts Roll of Them Psychic Lance,
Okay.
which is an
Yeah.
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay.
Yes. Must make an intelligence saving throw.
11.
An 11 will fail.
Yeah.
So, he takes 7d6 or 8d6 damage, and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
So
That means I
takes
can do
39 damage.
That means I can do a really good power play in a second. Thank you so much, friend.
Yeah.
39 damage.
39 damage. It happens instantaneously. And on a save, the target is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Izzy, as you're looking into his eyes, you see his head twitch just a little bit. And you see like this wince of pain go over his face. But you don't see anything else. Any other signs of damage or anything like that.
Ooh.
Just
Oh, no bloody nose or anything?
it did the damage. No bloody nose or anything like that, though.
And then I am going to cry, which I'm quite good at. I will let you know.
Roll for cry.
As I stay where I am and still cry.
Okay.
Great, please.
Izzy, that'll be your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make a power move, guys. Izzy flies away because he's incapacitated and can't take actions or reactions.
As you fly away,
Izzy's
he
going to-
gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he's not incapacitated.
He's
He can't
immune.
use reactions.
He's
He's
immune to
not
being
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
What? Oh, I
Does-
hate it here.
Does a... This one might be close with the shield. 25.
Yes, a 25 hits. Never mind. Izzy's gonna go down.
Yes, he is immune to incapacitated.
Never mind. I guess then.
10, 32 points of damage.
Yeah, Izzy's down.
As you start to fly, he kind of winces through the pain in his head, and then his eyes go back to being blank. And right as you move your broom away, you recognize your mistake as he... Just one quick swipe, and it's the last thing you see. As Izzy goes unconscious,
I could have done the one thing.
and
It's
then
fine.
starts
Never
to
mind.
plummet towards the ground.
Okay.
Well, does
Yep,
the
that
broom
means
have
my
a mind of its
world.
own? Is it going to be like slowed with the broom?
Is he going to be able to hold on to the broom while unconscious?
Depends on how he fell onto the broom. Thinking Harry Potter, he falls forward, so like hanging on it.
Okay.
Second.
If he
And
does
he's holding
that,
it up.
Sephiroth kicks him off. There's no way Sephiroth's just going to leave him up there.
If I take fall damage from 50 feet, I will actually die. Oh wait, never mind. It's a
No.
D6. I forgot.
Yeah.
No, you'll just
You'll
take
be
one
fine.
failed save. Is all. When you hit the ground.
But technically speaking, Izzy is no longer within range, so fireball.
Fireball!
That is actually true, yes. So as Izzy begins to plummet, you have your opportunity to do fireball.
Okay, I don't have anything about fireball right now, so...
That's a
I'll make
dex
it.
save, right?
Allow me to tell you because it is in my spell list.
Ooh, yay!
Really quick.
Teamwork.
Are we doing the fall every 10 feet per his turn, or is he just on the ground now?
You will hit, like, your next turn. Well, hold on, let's see.
Okay, cool.
No, I guess you'll be falling for a bit. No, since we're in combat, you're right. What is it? 10 feet every 6 seconds? Is that the rule?
That's how I do it. I don't know if there's actually rules as written.
There is a rule somewhere. If someone wants to look that up, go for it. But yeah, you wouldn't have hit the ground just yet.
That's what I was.
This is a really bad dex save. 15.
Wait, hang on, real quick. Didn't you just get down to 1 hit point? You weren't completely out, right?
Yeah,
Because
You're down to 1 HP.
Oh yeah. His
yeah,
Milwaukee.
so you're
Shit,
not
you're right.
completely out.
Okay.
That's why we got-
He's down
hey,
to
Shout
one
out,
HP.
I
hey,
just remembered that.
I'm glad you did because I forgot it's my fucking
Hey.
ability.
I was like, wait
everybody-
a minute, it's not out yet.
everybody watching. This is why it's important to take notes during combat.
Right, yes, it is. So, rewinding that back, you are at 1 HP, so you're not plummeting, but that also means fireball won't go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but that
well,
does mean I can
But you
continue
can
on my
move
path,
away.
though.
But you can still move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're still up. So
Yeah.
then you can move. And yes, that's a good point. So you
So,
can move and then fire
what we
off.
could do, we'll say, as
Yeah.
he's moving and Sephiroth goes to slice, as it goes down, he still feels the impact of it. But then, as like while he's trying to slice, there's like this energy that smacks his sword away just before it takes like the downed blow.
Okay.
As a greenish energy emanates from Izzy's wounds and pushes the sword out, so you're still at 1 HP. But you do
Okay.
get taken out of my book.
That's fine, as long as my manifest mind is still up. Oof. Okay, hold on while I add it back. I don't remember where it was. We're just gonna say it was somewhere over here. We're just gonna say he was a little guy over here. Okay, so instead of doing what I was going to do, because I didn't know he was immune to incapacitated, we're actually not going to do that power move. So we're going to do another power move that I prepped for because I knew that this very angry gay man could fly. We're going to go to Bazcat, and instead of using my reaction or action, actually, what's his name? Anubis is going to use his reaction to use a touch spell for me, and I'm going to use a spell scroll to cast Fly on Bazcat.
Beautiful. Oh, this is so good. I'm giving you inspiration for that because you just
Cool.
you just brought in. If you've seen Advent Children when they're kind of just flying around, that's how this
Cool.
ends now.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
so
actually.
excited.
However, I only prepped the one because I was just like, okay, we're gonna need it at some point.
I think Bazcat's the one you want flying anyway, to be honest.
Yeah. Hey guys, sometimes metagaming is fun. No. So my original plan was going to be while he was incapacitated, I was going to cast it on Ava so he could drug him, but he's immune to incapacitate, so we actually have to just beat his ass.
Yeah.
But that's
Yep.
okay. We're here for a good time.
Or was he, the incapacitated might be a result of phase 2. Some things
You know
did
what?
change.
That's okay.
Sephiroth can use face tune to not be incapacitated.
Phase
Regardless-
2.
Oh, that's legitimately. I heard face tune.
I will say
Keep going.
this: the first time you were doing that, he would not have been burning legendary reactions if he was resistant to the thing that you were trying to do in phase 1.
Regardless, that's a spell used. Well, okay, so it says my bird can use its reaction to move. So essentially, that's the same as me just casting a spell, except I was able to cast a spell not at range, Instead, I'm going to stay up in the air, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to use the rest of my action to essentially just continue my movement. So
So you're gonna
here.
So you cast Fly on Bazcat, and then you're gonna dash, essentially, right?
Yeah, he's essentially just gonna make his way up out of here. So 20. Wait, hold on. Let me do 20 because I'll actually be able to measure that out. 20, then 40, then 40. Okay, so I'll be able to move here.
So much
There we go.
math tonight.
Yay. Too much.
Yeah. Essentially, he had Alnubis fly next to Bazcat. So Anubis will still be down there. But now Bazcat can fly. Essentially, you get a spell scroll. Thrown at you, and you can fly now.
Amazing.
Okay.
Um,
So, I miscounted. It was 14 on the dex save. I added wrong.
Psychic, what is the
So it is a dexterity. Each creature in a 20-foot radius makes a dexterity saving throw, and will take 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I think
It is off of your dexterity. So what is
It's-
your dexterity?
it's not. I'm pretty sure the materia has a base 15.
Okay. Well, there you go.
'Cause
You're laughing.
the item itself has just a base set. So he would fail this.
He would fail. Okay, so how many D8s? It was D8, right?
8d6.
8d6. Oh, well, you know what? 6, 7, 8d6. 25 damage as a firebolt
Crazy.
flings through him.
That's insane.
And then I imagine he probably opens a spell scroll and that Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan fire comes up. And he starts floating into the air and he's like, yeah!
Sephiroth just creates a fucking spirit bomb from the fireball.
As you, Spirit Bomb takes 6 episodes to do. I would do something else.
Oh yeah, true.
As you aim and the fire just shoots out of your weapon up towards Sephiroth, who just looks at his prey as it explodes right in his face. I don't know if that came through, but there was a weird explosion noise above and the floor above me.
I heard it.
That's terrifying.
Okay. So with that, he did not use any of his legendary actions that turn. So he is going to use his Nova Charge, which consumes all 3 of his actions. As he kind of looks around, and you see him just start to... he holds one hand down, and he closes his eyes and looks back up to the sky. You can see he's gathering his energy. Using all 3 of his legendary actions, he is now recharged his Supernova ability.
Ew.
Let's see. 20-foot sphere. What was that again? As he's doing this, as it's his turn now, he just, with his eyes still closed, lifts his hands in the air, and you can see the clouds just start to circle again. 20 foot. Let's get one of these going. Oh, I want a cube. $20 feet. Boom.
Oh, Izzy is in the air, if that matters.
Yeah, Izzy's in the air. But he can get everybody with this. So he's going to plop it right.
Lauren, no!
I
kind of
need everybody
expected it, to
to
be
make a...
I don't have one of those.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
Dex,
didn't think I had
Dex,
one of those either.
Dex saving throw. This is a lot of damage.
I am expecting it.
This was on the 20.
So I have
Oh.
rolled a 16. I am just gonna burn Dark One's own luck to roll a 1d10 to add to that, just because I'm
Okay.
paranoid as fuck and I don't trust you.
Sure, that's fair.
You know, I'm going to use that heroic inspiration that I got at the beginning of.
Good.
An 8. So 16 plus 8 is 24 for Lauren. He's still taking a fuck ton of damage.
That still is not good.
24. Okay.
Magic 36.
This is rolling on the stream too, so they know I'm not cheating.
Oh god.
Let's see.
Personally,
Lauren-
I prefer we just didn't.
Cast. So he's going to take half. But
Ah,
the total
I'm
of
going down
this,
to 1.
as you see again this meteor from the sky slam in and it hits the ground. There's like an impact, and the tremors start as this energy just starts pulsing out of it as it digs itself into the ground. It's a total of 74 damage. So
Okay, I'm
The-
going to use my Stone's Endurance, one of my
Okay.
Stone's Endurances, and I'm going to reduce that by 1d12 plus 4 for myself.
okay, the DC on that was 20.
Okay, yeah, I for sure failed.
So I
What type
think
of damage is it?
the first half is fire, and the second half is force. So 40 of it was fire, 34 was force.
So how many
Okay.
damage was that?
74 total if you don't have resistance to either of those.
People better start absorbing elements.
Does anybody have the brooch that Grunthor didn't give that to anybody, did he?
He gave it back to
Nah.
Sarah.
Oh, that nullifies the force damage? That would have been handy.
But Frumefni is I guess Tiny is how I know him. Tiny is currently a fire drake, which gives me fire resistance.
Okay.
And then I will use my reaction to cast absorb elements, giving that resistance as well.
Okay. Yeah, so that halves and halves,
Or the
right?
halves
So
and
the
halves.
fire,
Yeah.
you only take 10
So 10
from
so
that.
minus 30, so I take 41 damage.
Yes.
Or wait, 41. Okay.
Are you still up?
Barely, because of my 10 hit points.
Okay. That was his action, so it's that or the attack, so...
Okay, that's good.
I am at 1. I have taken myself out of my book as the blast lands, and just a little bit of a green energy just kind of coats Lauren's being in front of him.
Okay.
Actually, no, I feel like for Lauren, his patron, like, kind of, in my mind, like, Vinar from 12, or, like, something like that, just, like, appears and stops it. Or if you haven't played 12, Ansem with the dark thing at the end of Kingdom Hearts. How he has, like, the little fiend at the back of him. I feel like a little image of his patron just, like, appears and blocks enough to keep him up to 1 HP.
Ansem, who is Xanord, who is Zemnis, who is Kira.
I love Kingdom Hearts, but God, it's confusing. Okay. It is Squall's turn. He can't do much.
Fuck him up, Squall.
Squall would be a help, but we need to get him back on the ground. Or find a way to get Squall up there. Okay. Squall's just gonna... He's just gonna be cursing at this thing. He will just kind of switch hands really quick. He brings out this very small hand crossbow, and he's like, bullshit. And he will take one shot with his crossbow, and he's gonna miss. As he looks at it, he's like, whatever. He gets his gun blade back out, and he starts looking around. Yeah, that's all he can do, really.
Yeah, you gotta give him jet boots. What are you doing?
I didn't give him jet boots. Ava, you are up.
This is good.
Oh my god, the HPs on this. 61, 1 and 1. This is a Final Fantasy battle right here.
I will take 2 shots with my longbow.
Really quick. Give me a D100.
Okay. Where's that at? Here it is.
Okay. Take a shot with your longbow.
Nice. I'm terrified on what that means. 25.
25 hits.
Frumefni will breathe fire and imbue my longbow with fire damage. So he will take the initial 11, and he will suffer more. I don't get sneak attack on him, so he will not suffer as much.
No sneak attack.
Yeah. Wow, just the fire damage. That's right. Sneak attack. Oh, and my favorite foe.
Yeah.
Because Hunter's Mark's fucking gone, because I would need to roll a 22 on that concentration check.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say...
yeah.
Was Hunter's Mark always concentration?
I don't know.
Or is that new?
Now. I have no clue, honestly.
I feel like that's new.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was new.
I'm going to check really quick.
Oh, yeah, it's a new thing. Hunter's Mark is a bonus action now. Or is a...
concentration now?
It's...
Okay.
That's crazy.
I think that makes... No, it was before. The Legacy's concentration, too. I just looked it up.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was. An additional 5 damage. Okay.
Yeah. And second attack. Boom. 21.
21 hits.
Bam. He will take only 7 points of damage.
Does he only take the favored foe damage once?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that meteor hurt. So Ava is 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he will step back with his ambush drake. Izzy's not falling. So that will be...
Yeah, Izzy's still up for now.
That will be Ava's turn.
Bazcat.
I'm gonna get that heroic inspiration back.
You can fly.
Mm-hmm.
I am flying. You can fly. You can fly. I'm gonna fly right up, and I am specifically aiming for his stupid wing to get him to fall TF down.
Okay.
If I hit him in his whole body, that's cool too.
Cool.
Bazcat
right.
canonically always says TF.
Yeah.
All right.
He's very honorable. Doesn't curse. All right. Let's start with this. Oh, come on! I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Yeah, you probably should. 11's not gonna hit.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? All
Did
right.
you blow an
that's
inspiration
fine.
to get the exact same roll?
The exact same.
Wow.
I hate everything, but the good news is, because I failed that one, I get advantage on my next roll.
That's pretty nice.
So that's fun. So now I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna hit him again. Oh, also bonus action, real quick. I am gonna use the second wind. It's 1d10 plus 15 HP.
Good
so
idea.
do that real quick. Because I'm not doing super high. Oh, yeah!
Nice.
25 back. All right. Ooh. That was a good second win.
That helps.
Oh, it's a great second win. Holy shit.
Oh, come on. How many? I said 25, right?
Oh, yeah.
25. Come on. Why change it? Hang on. This is being stupid. There we go. Cool. Alright. So that's cool. I am going to hit him again now. And I
Sure.
do get advantage on this.
You get 3 attacks this level?
2. I
Really?
think I had already used my, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my
16 hit.
god, 16 will not hit. Whoa, those were some low.
I think he's still getting his air legs.
I think so too. When do you get your third attack?
I don't know. It's the attacks per action 2.
Huh. Are you a fighter?
Mm-hmm.
I really thought you had 3 by now.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
I-
the update.
I believe you D&D Beyond, but maybe it's a higher level than I realized.
At 5th level, they get an extra attack.
Yeah, at 11th level, they get
level,
2 extra attacks.
they get a... Yeah, so you should have 3, right?
You should. We're above 11. You're not multi-classed, right?
No, just Spider 15.
Also, it's
Yeah.
kind of confusing too, because in the thing they have it in parentheses with the number you get, and it says like 2 rather than 3. So I think it tells you how many extra attacks you get rather than how many like full attacks you get.
Well,
how many
that's...
attacks you get as a whole.
Yeah, you should have 3 attacks since level 11.
On your character
I
sheet,
take a
if
third
you-
attack for this, and then we can always look.
If you hit
Put it in the
actions,
comments if it's supposed to be 3. We're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, I really think.
All right.
I really think. At 20th,
Yeah,
you go up to 4.
Yeah, screw it. I'm doing it again. I mean,
Lock him up.
Oh,
What is happening?
Oh my god!
Bazcat! I was expecting some like real damage coming just then. Oh my god.
I quit.
That misses,
quit.
of course.
I'm
As
done.
No,
you're-
really?
As you're struggling with this, he's just kind of looking at you and just dodging everything. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
He is going to use 2 of his legendary actions to take an attack at you. For a
Great.
third. That'll probably.
Does he
hit.
have those? Because didn't he supernova?
He did the legendary actions,
Two.
then his
Oh,
turn
does it
came
replenish
around.
at the end?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they
I
replenished
could
at the
have
end
I
of his
could
turn.
have rolled Indomitable. If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it with a plus 15 bonus. I could have done that on the last one. Shit, I forgot I had that.
I'll let you do that.
Oh well.
We can. Well, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I mean, this is a hard fight. You had that ability. You could have used it. Roll it and see if you would have
Yeah.
passed.
Okay. Well, with this stupid, but it's plus 15, so that's good. All right, let me go
Jesus.
back to there.
You should be able to
saving
get it.
throw. 25.
That would have worked. So you can
26.
have. What was that?
Okay,
What did I say? It was like 74 damage. Take half
yeah,
of that back.
I think it was. I had brought it back
37.
to 60 something. So I'll take that
Yeah.
back.
But you can have half of that back.
Bazcat, you're right next to Sephiroth, right?
61. Okay. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So your HP
we're
should
good
be in
now.
a decent spot right now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back to being just fine.
Okay. Well, this attack
Well-
will hit you. He does do a lot of damage, but 23. As he slices through you. As you're kind of dodging around, like trying to get him, he's just almost toying with you, and then one quick one just right across your face. You get like a nice gash right across your cheek.
Okay.
Then that brings it to
I've got a matching set now. Because he already had one.
Lauren. yeah. It's symmetrical. It's like he was doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Lauren, you're up. Roll me a D100.
Roll you a D100. Okay. 24.
Okay, take your turn.
Alright. I am going to just... I've been, like, holding out for something specific, and I don't trust that we're going to be able to get rid of these legendary resistors, because so far it's just shrugged off everything. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... I'm going to move myself here on the table, but I want to put Lauren directly underneath where Sephiroth is.
Okay.
So he's going to be directly underneath him.
Right at the
Here's
taint.
where the mental gymnastics comes in for the Warlock bullshittery. I am going to use my 2 sorcery points for a Metamagic Adept to quickened spell Mental Prison, which is a intelligence saving throw. It is a minimum 5d10, but if it fails, then stuff happens.
12.
Okay, so it will fail Mental Prison. Right, I have needed something to happen. Michael hasn't been able to do much big boy
So
damage.
here's the
Michael's doing
thing.
big boy damage.
He will use his legendary resistance on this.
Yeah.
So
All
Whatever.
right, no more LAs, baby.
Okay, so he will take 5d10. So you'll see as Lauren kind of runs up right underneath him. You'll see as he kind of like holds on to the book, and now anybody that's close can see the Sephiroth voodoo doll that's in the middle. To cast Mental Prison, which I'm going to end up using, he's going to take 5d10 damage as he kind of like draws a square and pushes the square over Sephiroth, and he'll take 27 psychic damage.
So since he's succeeding with the legendary resistance, is that halved?
No, it is on a successful save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage and the spell ends.
Okay.
But if it failed, that's when everything else happens.
Oh, so he still takes the 5d10. That's a good spell.
Yeah, so base 5d10. Yeah, if he failed, I'd be doing a hell of a lot more. And then with my regular action, I am going to I'm going to cast my cantrip Eldritch Blast at it, which
Sure.
is 3 beams. And that is at a range of, I believe, like 570 feet, so I think I can hit it.
Like 6 miles. Yeah.
So first hit will be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so here's some more maths for us. I'm going to hit with the Eldritch Blast, which is 1d10 plus 5, which is 11. And then I need him to make me Where is it? It's here. I know it is. I need him to make me a charisma saving throw, please, for my ability.
Riz.
13.
With Riz.
13 fails. As the first one, I still get the other 2 beams, but this happens when I hit a creature with an attack roll. Target must succeed on DC saving throw, or the target disappears. Sephiroth vanishes for a second as the Eldritch Blast hits him, and he used the ability Hurl Through Hell, where he will take 8d10 psychic damage if it isn't a fiend, which I'm pretty sure it's not a fiend, it's a humanoid, human. And it has the incapacitated condition until the end of my next turn. Obviously it doesn't because it's resistant to that. But it will take 8d10 psychic damage, and then it will reappear in a space it previously occupied, or a nearest unoccupied space. So I need to roll 8d10.
Yeah, you do.
Sephiroth disappears, Beskar goes...
So he will take 56 damage.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
And I still get 2 more Eldritch Blast beams.
I take back what I said about warlocks.
So the second one was a 14. That will miss.
That will miss.
And then the third one is a 28, which will hit.
28 will hit.
Which is
I'm assuming you can only hurl through hell
but
once, though, right?
I can only do it once per turn.
Okay.
Per turn.
Which is 14 damage.
That's still really good.
As he comes back, he disappears for a second. As he comes back, his eyes still have that kind of vacant look, but his hair is like smoking. As he's just
6, 11, 27. So I just did 108 damage.
You did do a lot of fucking damage.
Which
That big boy damage.
Warlock
would have
sorcerers are great because Eldritch Blast is a powerful cantrip. So it with Quicken Spell, it's ridiculous.
I'll say it out loud. If he didn't have the resistance and failed mental prison, it would encase him in a visage of his own horror and nightmare. And if he's pushed out of that, if he makes an attack through it, or if any of his body breaks this tiny barrier, he takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Jeez.
And with repelling blast pushing, pushing them, it pushes them out. So they take the 10d10 plus the Eldritch Blast plus Hurl Through Hell, and then I just keep pettering. So
I'm already in a prison of my hell and fear.
Well, maybe Sephiroth should Sephiroth in hell.
Oh,
that's not.
He would have been trapped in a straight pride parade for a little while.
Is that the end of your turn?
Sadly, yes. As Lauren just kind of like closes his book and just prepares to die.
At the end of your turn, he
lie.
will use, as you see there, Basscat, you just see him kind of curl his wing over his face, and he disappears, and there's just a single black feather, as he's then just right behind Lauren.
Oh, my animal, Shinderu.
I'm going to get Aerith the fuck so hard.
Maybe. Izzy, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. Absolutely not. 1 second as I do that's quick maths.
Wait,
Quick
does
math.
that mean he's back on the ground?
He
It
is back
does.
on the ground.
Okay.
For now.
Well, sorry, I'm reading a spell. Oh, perfect. This is super lit. Izzy puts his hands together, and as he sees Lauren about to get hit, you see a multitude of what's it called? You see a multitude of runes appear from him, and as he does, you see runes appear over Sephiroth and Lauren's silver ones. You see they all click into a place in a stagnant way. And as they do, you see bolts of arcane energy hit each one. And Lauren, you are completely Lauren, it appears over you as you are completely shunted out. So you would just go back about this far, and you guys see that there is a cube made of pure arcane energy around him as I cast Force Cage on Sephiroth.
Okay, is that a save or anything?
It is not. He is just inside of it. If he tries to get out, he has to make a check. Sorry, if he tries to teleport or use planar travel, he has to leave. He has to make a check.
Okay.
Yeah. It's giving very much like the Force cube from JJK. But you see that Izzy looks up, he's sweating as you see he is concentrating, and you see he calls out, I can only hold this for up to an hour. Do what you need to do now.
Ooh, excellent.
I can only hold this for an hour. Like, yeah, cool, that's plenty of time, thanks, bro. What's up?
So if anyone, hey, besties, if anyone wants to heal, now's the time.
So remind me, what can and can't he do in Force Case? Force Cage.
First things first, it is impenetrable. His sword will never be able to break it.
Okay.
But if you make a high enough check, you could teleport out of it with a spell. So let me read it specifically for you.
Okay.
Also, I cast it an 8th level spell. It is a 7th level spell. Let me boop. There we go.
Let me boop.
So, the creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature used magic to exit the cage. On a failure, the creature can't exit the cage and wastes the use of the spell or effect. Okay. This cage also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel. So essentially, it is just a stagnant cube. I think that you see it trying to move, but I think Sephiroth is so powerful that he's just keeping it in place, because normally it would spin, almost as a way to staunch focus.
So he can't move.
Yeah,
he can't cast anything, or he can't attack.
Oh yeah, he can move. He can actually move. It's a 20 by 20 cube, but the reason I tried to put Lauren halfway in it, halfway out, is because if you're not in it fully, you get pushed out of it.
Right. Okay. Perfect.
So basically, it's a 20 by 20 cube that he is keeping stagnant, and he can move within it. It's just he can't break it, and he can only use teleportation or some sort of magical effect to get out. And if he does, he has to make a check.
Got it. Okay.
And
that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
And that will bring it to his turn then. As you see him kind of walk up to it, and he kind of runs into it. He puts his hand against it. And as you kind of see sparks flying off of this, he kind of looks around at his situation. Let's see. He's got some other tricks, though.
When he spends a charge, he can cast Power Word Kill through magical barriers.
No. He's not that crazy. He's gonna look around. And let me see. Let me roll an intelligence check. Actually, how far away are you? You're pretty far, though, aren't you? Izzy, how far are you?
Izzy is 60 feet, 50 feet in the air. No, yeah, they were 50 before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He'll look
okay,
over.
Cool. Thank you for asking that, because I was like, oh shit, I forgot to see how far I could cast this thing. I can cast it that far.
Okay. He's going to, his eyes just kind of lock on Squall's. So Squall is going to fail that. You see Squall, as he finally lands, he takes his gunblade and he starts to run, and then all of a sudden just kind of freezes mid-run as he looks at Sephiroth, and he just has his face twisted in rage. Squall is currently paralyzed as Sephiroth kind of cocks his head to the side and looks at Squall. That'll be the end of his turn. That was his action. Squall's turn.
Really?
He's paralyzed. Can't do anything. At the end of Squall's turn, Sephiroth is going to use one of his legendary actions to try to flash step out of this.
Is that a spell?
No. But it is a
was what he
form-
used on Squall is what he used on Squall a spell?
No. No.
Okay,
He
cool.
doesn't have any spells,
Listen.
actually.
Listen, Wizard's got to do his checks.
Okay.
If that's the case, he needs to make a charisma saving throw.
His charisma saving throw is 20.
Oh, what's my thing? Sorry.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, yeah, silvery barbs immediately.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I didn't look at him.
Hold on. I gotta read a thing first. Sorry to all the listeners out there. As you can tell, this is my first time casting this spell.
No, it's intense. I think stuff's coming down to like the wire here.
Oh, sorry, it can be up to 10 feet on a side. So instead of making it 20 and putting it everywhere, it's 10 feet, so it's a little smaller.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I think I'm just going
Sorry.
for damage at this point because I ain't got much left. Also, well, fun fact: did you know warlocks at level 15 only have 3 spell slots?
Yeah, warlocks have very, very few spell slots because
Yeah.
Because Eldritch Blast is so friggin' powerful.
I had 4 beforehand. Now I have 3.
yeah, they're not really full casters. Like when I was
I
playing
went
my warlock,
Down.
I barely ever. But they get those back on a short rest too. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
true.
It's not really the same. But they have so many different. I don't remember what they're called, but ways to
The
like
invocations
enhance.
and that,
Yeah. So it's a weird class. It's still not my favorite class, but. All right, what's going on, Izzy?
okay, sorry.
Your favorite class? Put it
I'm
down in
reading.
the comments.
I'm reading a thing. I'm actually reading a thing. Sorry, there's something I actually wanted to.
We have a live Google right here on the Wolfkins TTV
They use
top channel.
not even the first one because you live Googled trying to fact check me on how gunblades work in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, because it's a gun blade. I assumed that the gun part had matter.
This
It
episode
does.
is called
Vibrates
Google.
it. Like,
It does. It
I
doesn't
thought the
shoot
gun
bullets.
fired. Now all I'm hearing is it just vibrates, and I nearly called him Leon. Squall just has a giant vibrator that hits things, so it's good for
They're
him.
like 250% accuracy. Come on.
Yeah, no, I can't make that joke on stream. I'm putting that into place.
All right, Izzy, what are you reading? What's
I'm
happening?
sorry. I'm reading how my spectral mind works. Ugh, never mind then. Okay. So here's a bit of the problem. Force Cage is really good, but also I can't cast any spells on him, and my spectral mind can't pass through objects. It can only pass through organic things, which is crazy for me. So Sephiroth, big sad guys would get out.
Okay. So he will use that.
Yeah, sadly my save is 19 and he got a 20.
Rude.
Yeah, I actually. Full disclosure, charisma's not his best, but I had a really good roll on that.
Yep.
Now,
So never mind, we don't get to heal.
where would he go?
Rude.
That's the question. Boom. Right behind Laura.
You're good.
Omayana Shinderu.
Ava, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Ava, it's time to do what you do best.
30. Well, being
Oh.
stunned and being incapacitated isn't the same thing, so. 30.
Oh
That is
shit.
true.
Wait, are you stunned?
No, I'm gonna try
No.
and stun him.
Okay. Really quick. Ugh. I'm about to say, you could try to hit him with the antidote since he's on the ground, but it might be more difficult.
No shot. I don't think he's ready yet. He's not even.
Yeah, I will
bleeding,
say,
probably.
if you try to hit him with the antidote while in combat, it is a higher AC than his normal AC.
Yeah, so let's just
Like trying to give a
and-
toddler a shot, right?
Yeah, you might want to stun him first if you're going to attempt.
A toddler with a broom.
And the broom has a little blade taped to the end of it.
Yeah.
Ava will run up. Is he able to be flanked? Do I get advantage on these attacks?
No, he has flank
no.
proof.
That's right.
Flank
That's
immunity.
right. That's Squall and I's last session. I still get my sneak attack because I have the ally, but I don't get.
You do still get
advantage.
sneak
That's
attack,
what I
yes.
was- Well, I will run up with the blood spear and stab him in the back.
Stab him in the back.
19?
19 misses.
Oh shit!
Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
Oh fuck!
It just
That's
misses.
pretty good. All right, second attack.
17 misses.
Guys, we're gonna die. Get it together.
With my bonus action, I would like to spend a key point to disengage, please.
Fair enough.
It was like, no, thank you.
Can your Drake do anything?
And if I hit, he could have.
Okay.
So I will just give myself. Hey, 7 temporary hit points again.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he'll use his
Yeah,
last
so that's
legendary
probably
actions
use
this time
something like
to make a attack against Lauren.
that. He's gonna hit, I can guarantee you. I have an AC of 11, so it's not gonna matter.
Hang on.
Unless he gets a 1, right? Because I think a 1 misses in combat. Oh,
Does.
he crit!
Yeah, it doesn't
Hey, at least
matter.
he crit
He
someone
was
with 1
gonna
HP.
hit.
It's my critical roll dice, too. So yeah, he's going to hit. As he kind of just lands behind you, Lauren, you turn around just in time to see him with his...
He
actually-
doesn't even turn around.
Oh, actually, he doesn't. You're going to take...
I'm going down. I'm only on 1 HP.
I know, but we need to see
Well,
if you die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he
Oh,
crits, you
fuck.
could also die.
And
If
how
it was
much-
double your HP.
That has to be like double your max health, right?
Yeah, that was a really low roll, though, so you're only going to take 32 damage. Oh, actually, hold
Yeah.
on.
How much with the crit?
Plus.
Yeah, I rolled 16 on 68.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And the rest. Where is the rest?
An additional 19. So,
Uh-huh.
what did I say before? 32 plus 19. So,
So 51.
51, yeah.
Yeah,
How much
so-
HP do you have total?
Hang on.
108.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you're
okay.
fine.
Okay, wait. Hang on. I have a reaction. Because he's right
Okay.
next to me. Lauren is right next to me.
Lauren is right next to you.
When a creature you see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can take a reaction to interpose your shield. If you're holding one, I'm holding one. You impose disadvantage. Oh, come on! Stop clicking stuff. You impose disadvantage on the triggering attack roll and all other attack rolls against the target until the start of your next turn. If you remain within 5 feet of the target.
Okay. I will roll it with this. I'll roll it again with disadvantage.
He gets
I'm
another
not-
20.
I'm not moving.
I didn't get another 20, but I got a 21 total.
Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything.
Damn.
I'm not changing stuff.
Okay.
Could have
I have an
one on that
AC of
one, so
11.
It was worth
He
a
really
try.
has a plus to hit higher than my AC.
Oh, you have an AC of 11? Oh, yeah, I didn't have to roll.
Yeah,
you did
no.
take it. You did take it down quite a bit, just so you know.
Yeah,
he pops behind
could have
you.
gotten a 1 on that disadvantage, so it was worth a shot.
That's true. That is true. He pops behind you, and you don't even look around. All you feel is pain as he takes his sword and stabs it right through your back. Those of you looking around see it come through and out the other side. Now, luckily, maybe it missed some vital organs because you're not dead. But he pushes it through, and then he lifts you up a little bit off the ground, and then slams you down, puts his foot on you, and pulls the sword out of your body. Then he looks over towards Bascat.
Damn. Really giving me
You
the
knew
full
Sephiroth
class
was going to stab
experience.
somebody in the back.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother turning around. I wanted you to have your moment. I see you.
Bascat, you're up.
Beautiful. All right. I love that for myself. All right, let's do this. I get my inspiration back. I am going to hit, I guess, 3 times.
No, I like how
So,
you're complaining
first-
about it.
First one, 18.
Just misses.
Okay.
Well, not just.
That's
You're
Yes,
off
an
by
advantage.
2. The AC's
a
20.
couple points. But that's fine because now I get an advantage on this next one.
On your next 2, right? Or just your next one?
Next one, I think, but 24 will hit.
Absolutely.
Yay.
So that one is going to do, and I forget this every time, so that's going to do 12 regular damage, and then the fire damage is 2d10, or I can't remember
2d6.
Oh,
I
now.
believe.
2d6. We'll roll that. Nice 12 fire damage.
Nice.
So that's going to be 24 damage. I'm going to roll one more time. Oh, and also, hang on, sap. If you hit a creature with a Morning Star, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Beautiful.
So Sephiroth now has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again. Okay. Hang on. Let me check real quick if I have too much stuff now. Shouldn't have used my search. Okay, no, it's fine. We're gonna do it again. Oh, okay, I'm using my advantage on that one. My inspiration on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
That'll
worth it.
hit.
25 hits. Okay, so that's gonna be another. Well, that one's 7 regular damage, and then 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Bitches.
Ugh.
You're taking this opportunity while he's distracted to just lay into Sephiroth. Like, you missed the first one, but as he notices you after that, and it's almost as he makes eye contact with you, you lock in, and then you get 2 really good hits in. Go on. What are you gonna do? Something else?
I don't think I can, so I think we're good.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Squall is going to take his legendary action to command ally. He can see you within 30 feet. He commands you to take 1 more weapon attack as a reaction, but you gain advantage on the attack roll. As he looks over at you, you've got him. Don't let up.
Hit him again! Alright, so I got advantage on this hit?
Yeah.
Come on, Nat 20, you got this.
$25.
Close. Go for it. Roll me some damage.
Some beautiful bean damage.
Alright, so it's going to be 9 regular, and then... Oh, bull S. 2 fire.
That was a bad material
Yeah.
roll.
But you know what? He was like, oh okay.
What? Oh!
Sure.
Okay. Lauren,
Yo,
I'm going to need a death save throw from you.
no worries.
Please don't
You
kill
got this.
another
That
character.
is a
You
failure.
literally just
Well,
started this character.
Oh my god, you did. Yep, that's 1 failure. At the end of your turn, Squall uses a second legendary action. Fast Cat, again! You get another attack.
Doesn't it use
Amazing.
a reaction?
Oh no, you're right. Oh, sorry. You're right. Look at you keeping me honest.
But Ava's right there. Give
Let's try him within range, right?
No, because you ran
30
away.
feet of him?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
I'm
right.
within 30 feet as well.
Yeah, but it lets you use a melee attack.
Oh.
So it would work,
that
but
makes sense.
you couldn't punch
It's
anything.
melee,
So
yeah.
have him use it. Have him
Extend
use it
arms.
on Sephiroth.
basically,
No, I'm joking.
basically he can be back and to tell he can use the thing to let you make another melee attack.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense, absolutely.
So, So, with that, Izzy is up.
Cool. Do y'all want me to try to incapacitate him, or are we just hammering
can't be
damage at this point?
incapacitated.
That doesn't work.
You know what I mean. Are we trying to stop? Are we trying to make it easier to hit him, like holding the persons, or are we just stacking damage? Also, that came out a lot more rude than I meant. That was not meant to be rude. That was me, I think, speaking in a regular tone, but the autism. Anyways.
I didn't think it was rude, so.
I'm about to say, are we just hammering damage, or do y'all want me to continue to try to fuck with him?
Whatever you think you can do best. Whatever you think you can get off.
I would say fuck with him because we can hit him. If we hit him easier, we hit him harder. So.
That's
cool.
True.
Dope. Let's see. We're gonna go down to the spell. Perfect. Patient.
This is fun.
Okay, cool.
This is
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level hold person on him.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
It is a wisdom save.
A wisdom save of 9.
Yay! He is paralyzed.
hopefully.
Well, he used his legendary resistance before, so unless he's suddenly resistant to it now, which would actually be so fucking funny.
So it's not that he's resistant to it now, but when entering phase 2, he regained 1 legendary resistance. So he will use his absolute last
kidding me.
1.
No.
Yes.
No, I revolt.
Yes.
I am telling
me.
you right now, that is his last one, though. He had 3, like you said, but entering phase 2, he regains 1 legendary resistance.
Wolf, I'm going to call the police.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
He is now out for realsies.
Wolf, we're gonna die. Okay. And I guess, do I have any bonus actions I can take?
Told you this was a super boss.
Yeah, this is harder than the icons. Than the icon things we were fighting, yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is I did put Squall in here to help, but he hasn't been able to do much because Sephiroth can fly, and I was like, oh, yeah. Squall can't.
Yeah,
I
don't have
only
anything
realized
else I
that
can do, so that's good
after we started phase 2. Okay. So, now, that brings it to our boy, who's going to look over at Fazcat, I think. Because I'm not a total dick. I'm not going to kill Lore.
Sephiroth is. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I went into this just expecting to die with the way that, like, my rolls have been through Kupo Quest.
That would be like your 4th character.
I don't really care.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I have no loyalty to this character.
24 to hit. 28 damage. Do you have any tricks?
Yeah, I have Stone's Endurance. I can reduce that by a D12.
Now, you did use your reaction to do the attack.
Let me see if it's a reaction or no, I think it is a reaction, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, it's a reaction. Damn.
Okay. So that's 28.
Never mind. So no, I don't. Okay.
Plus an additional 11. That was the first attack, right? Second attack. Ooh, that's low.
Wait, he had a disadvantage on that one.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I will re-roll that. Don't take your damage yet. Thank you for reminding me.
Wait.
Okay, it's that because the second roll was a 20. So that one counts. But hey, does he have disadvantage on his next attack or like all attacks?
Disadvantage on all his attacks until the start of my next roll.
Perfect. That's awesome. With disadvantage, this one's still a 25.
Well, okay.
You guys are never going to want to play with me again. Let's see what this is. 27 plus
Oh god.
37 total.
Jesus. Yeesh.
Okay.
Last attack with disadvantage.
Oh no!
There's another one?
He gets
Yeah,
3
there's
in
3
phase
now
2.
in second phase.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Fighter.
Do I get an action if I get picked up before my turn? Just asking for a friend?
Yes. If someone brings you
Okay,
back
cool.
before your turn comes around, you get an action. That's a 24.
Gotcha.
13. Jesus. What are you at?
48.
So 33 damage. As he just walks over to you with blood still dripping off of his sword from Lauren. 3 really quick attacks right in your face for a shit ton of damage. That's the end of his turn. Squall now finally gets to do some shit as he walks up to Sephiroth. This ends now, friend.
Does it?
I don't know. He thinks it does. Let's see what his is. I didn't make him nearly as strong. That just misses. He ends up with an 18 after that. Let's see. How many attacks did I get him? Okay.
3.
That's a 20. That just barely hits. $14 damage.
Nothing.
As he swings once with his gun blade and gets parried, that as it rings out, he pulls it back and then just up and kind of cuts him diagonally up across his chest. Ava, it's your turn. Give me a D100.
Mm-hmm. 35.
Take your turn.
All right. 20. I will. Well, there's no flanking advantage, so I will get over. But actually, order of operations. Before I walk over there, I will use. Can't use my bonus action to do that. Fuck me. Psychic A or B.
B.
I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Lauren.
Okay. Lovely.
At second level, the Lauren, you heal for 12 health.
Okay.
And then for my action, 2 arrows. Where's my longbow? Here it is. 22.
Refresh my page.
22 hits, yeah.
Vermethny will infuse it with fire. Or tiny.
Beautiful.
Good. For 5. And then favored foe and fire damage. Oh, 9, so 14 total.
Okay.
And then second attack. Oh, that was almost a 20. 25.
Oh, so close. That hits.
And then he will take 6 points of bow damage.
Okay. You hit him both 2 quick times as he looks over, and again, he seems to be completely just devoid of emotion. Shows no signs of receiving pain. It's at the end of your turn.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he will use his legendary action as he notices Lauren squirming on the ground. He says nothing as he turns around. Does 25 hit you, Lauren?
Did 25
Disadvantage.
hit you?
I'm a little
Disadvantage.
offended that you asked.
Disadvantage.
His 2 hit is higher than my
Okay.
AC was.
24.
We had this conversation.
So, okay. It's a straight roll. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So he
It
has
doesn't
advantage
matter.
because you're prone, disadvantage, but to like you said, the base is higher than his AC anyway. He sees you squirming, and he just takes his sword and stabs you back down through the back into the ground and pulls it back up. You are still down, but it did reset your saving throws, so not a waste. Bazcat, give me a D100.
Dude. Okay. That would be a 1.
Okay, take your turn.
Oh, okay.
Great. I'm gonna hit. Cool. I'm gonna hit a couple times. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I get my heroic inspiration back.
Yeah. That's a great
Let's
ability.
do
Holy shit.
this shit.
There's so much red on my screen right now on the tracker.
You son of a biscuit. Okay. Second attack
Sounds
gets
good.
advantage. Nat 20!
Oh, holy shit.
That's going... Nat 20. Give me another D100.
Oh, shit.
Cast silvery barbs. I'm joking.
Imagine.
80.
80. What's your HP?
15.
15. Okay. You swing once, and he manages to block it. And then your eyes kind of meet, and you see just the kind of dead eye staring back at you. As you go in for your next attack, you dig deep, and you can feel something raging inside of you, something burning inside of you. And there is just a tiny spark. The rest of you can see it. It's almost imperceptible, but you notice it. Just a tiny spark from the crystal. You have unlocked a limit break. Not tied to a job, tied to you specifically. You gotta give me, you got the crit, so give me your crit damage. Roll your weapon attack.
So it's going to be 16 regular.
Okay.
And 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Okay. Was that 16? Was that already doubled from the crit?
Yeah, that was crit.
Okay. What would Bazcat's personal, not tied to any kind of job, what would their personal limit break look like?
I think Bazcat. You know, I feel like he's sort of he's such like a warrior that I you know, he's been in battles, he's very honorable. I think he sort of like almost expands, like it's almost like you're seeing multiple Bazcats at once and then like slam into itself like light on fire. Like that sort of a thing where it's just like
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Final Fantasy up just a little bit.
Yeah,
As you pull up, you start to kind of feel yourself expanding as multiple copies of Bazcat kind of surround Sephiroth. As you take your hit, one, each of your clones also, and for a second you're just kind of batting him back together, back and forth as you each hit him 10, 15, 20 times. All of a sudden, all of your doppelgangers come back into you, and you feel yourself swell a little bit with one final move with your attack straight across his face. Give me, what is your base weapon damage? A D what?
D8.
Give me 10 of those.
Jesus.
You know what's so funny? I could see that limit break in the game. I like saw it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's kind of almost what I imagined, but I was like, I don't want to. I rolled a bunch of ones. 30.
30.
Bessie, you might want to get the feat that allows you to reroll ones and twos.
I know, right?
How do you end this?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah!
You did a fuck ton of damage that round. Jesus.
Bazcat saw him stab Lauren. And there is nothing less honorable than kicking a man when he is down. And so Bazcat activates his limit break, explodes out, and he is going to hit him as you described it. And then he's going to put that one more down, and he's going to slam him down onto the ground with his. He hits him so hard he like falls to the ground, and he's going to pin him there with his Morning Star.
Okay. Sephiroth is pinned to the ground, and that last blow so hard, he's unconscious. Well done, you all. That was close.
It was close. It was so close.
We have also
Yeah.
we have also uncovered a hidden mechanic, also based from Final Fantasy VIII. Now that the limit breaks have been taken away based on Shiva, there is a chance to activate a limit break when your HP is in critical condition.
Oh,
Hence the
interesting.
D100s that you were rolling.
That's why I was doing it so consistently, because I've been at so low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
So
I would have liked to roll a D100.
I did forget once or twice. I did forget because it's a new one that we haven't used before.
It's not.
But
All I'm going to say is DM, there is a fight coming up that Izzy will definitely be low for. So it's fine.
So at this point, Sephiroth is unconscious on the ground, being pinned there by Bazcat. What are you doing?
Ava, if
I
you
think-
got it, you better be doing it quickly.
Oh fuck yeah! All right, I'm gonna. rush
you
over and
see-
pull the serum.
Yeah, you see a burst of magic come from your back as Izzy moves his wand, and you see just a wave of magic pushes you even faster towards him.
And I'm gonna pop off my last healing word for Lauren on my way up there.
Yep. I was wondering if anybody remember that because I was getting ready to call for a save.
Oh, I've been rolling.
So he'll gain 11.
Not I've been rolling, please.
I've been rolling every 6 seconds because that's what the death save rolls are.
I died 20 minutes ago.
I know what I'm doing. That's stupid.
Okay. Ava, you run over. I'm assuming you're using the syringe.
Yep.
Okay. As you put it, the needle. No, I'm joking.
Oh fuck!
As you put it, you jam it into his neck and then depress the plunge as you see this liquid just kind of go into his veins. As it starts to spread, you can see this kind of greenish color as his veins continuously turn that, spreading throughout his body, and eventually his eyes open and he throws his arms back. The force is so big that it even knocks you, Bazcat, back down to the ground as he just flies up into the air, and you see him hover there for just a moment, and then slowly kind of like fall back towards the ground in slow motion as he kind of lays back onto the grass. He twitches a little bit. What are y'all doing? You can see the green starting to like regress back as it's kind of like gathering back at the point of the injection.
Yes,
Does he
Izzy's
still
gonna-
seem unconscious from battle, or does it seem like the serum is?
He seems unconscious still, yes, or unconscious again.
Okay, I'll use my last. I'll use my last spell slot for a healing word on him.
Squall, as you do that, he kind of holds his hand up. So Sephiroth would have,
Oh,
as he
rude.
kind of landed over here. Squall's going to hold his hand up as he approaches and tells you all to stay back.
Mhm.
You're doing healing word?
If Squall says to not, then I would hold off for a second.
No, he's not
but-
telling you not to do that. He's just
Okay,
telling
okay.
you not to
Gotcha.
approach.
Okay, then yes, I will heal Sephiroth for 7.
Okay. Where am I? Squall kind of looks down at him. He takes the gun blade and puts it right at his throat. I'm back. Kind of studies him for a second. Decent insight check. I'm going to need you to throw that sword over there. Sephiroth kind of looks around confused and complies. Takes it and just kind of off to the side. Okay, then. Squall holds his hand down, and Sephiroth kind of weakly reaches up and grabs it. Squall pulls him to his feet. You can see his hair is now all like muddy and musted as he kind of like landed back in the grass, and he looks a little bit weakened as he tries to take a step and tumbles a little bit, and Squall grabs him and puts his arm around his shoulder. I think I should formally introduce you to my friend Sephiroth. Seems to be a little bit more yourself now. Sephiroth just kind of looks around. He puts his hand up and he squints like the light is bothering him. What happened? I don't remember anything after the cave. What do y'all want to do?
I want to see if Basket actually believes this.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
He's real dumb, so
I will give you advantage on this because you've been up in
actually, you
his
know what?
face.
That was an 18, so
18's not bad.
yeah. We're only gonna just in case. Yeah, you know what? Same thing.
What?
I got
It
the
was
same
meant.
number.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Over the last couple minutes, you've spent a lot of time up in this dude's face, and the whole time you were fighting him, there was this distance in his eyes. He never actually looked at you, really. It was almost like he was always looking through you. Like the body was moving, but not really aware of its situations or it's where it was. You don't see that now. Sephiroth's eyes are darting around. They're landing on people. They look confused. He doesn't seem to be aggressive at all. And he did toss his sword away when asked. Squall kind of brings him
Bascat's
over and sets him down on this rock up here.
Yeah, Bascat's gonna like run and like grab the other side of Sephiroth and like help him get him to a seating position.
Thank you. He
I'm
sits
sorry
down.
about that.
He looks down and there's blood all over his hands. What happened here? Kind of looks to you. Squall looks down at him. There'll be time for that later. Just rest for a minute. I need to confer with my colleagues. Sephiroth just kind of looks. Okay. Very confused, very bewildered. Squall kind of comes back to you. Well, it seems like it's worked. He doesn't seem aggressive anymore, at least. What do you think?
I mean, he's your friend, so I guess you would know him better than the rest of us.
I think you need to do everything in your power to get him in fighting shape if you want him to be a help in this war.
Of course. But I mean, we did just kick his ass, so maybe a nice rest before we send him off into battle. We also
A
probably need
montage.
to... Hey,
You can do whatever you please, but if you want him to be of help, he needs to get in better fighting shape. However long that needs to take or that you can spare. Regardless, we need to continue on with our mission. We said after we get him, we're going to go back and get the princess. We need to go back and get the princess.
So we're good taking him with us then.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Izzy looks to Ava.
The minute he starts swinging that sword at one of us, I'm pushing him off the fucking airship.
I will say, Sephiroth is one of the best agents of Seed we've trained. There is a chance that this is a ploy. He's been trained in deception, he's been trained in subterfuge, but I don't know, there is something different. I don't know what was in that serum that Hojo gave us, or how, in fact, it counteracts with whatever he did, but I do think that might be my friend over there,
Well,
which makes it all the harder for me to tell him what he's done.
oh, mate, I'll fucking do it for you. I got no loyalty to this person. If you're
Hey,
upset or feeling like, I mean, he did just,
He killed me
skewer me
twice.
like a kebab a few times, so
here's the thing, Lauren. If we do that, and this is my friend Sephiroth, who, by the way, I'd like to point out, has been nothing but an upstanding and excellent soldier for us, that might just compromise his ability to continue in those duties. So we have a choice to make, I think. We keep the secrets. We use him as the weapon that we came here to get. Or we roll the dice. We tell him what's happened. And see how it plays out.
I think Izzy walks up to Squall, and he puts a hand on his shoulder. He says, "I trust your judgment. Your judgment. It seems as if you think we can possibly give him a chance. If anyone could do it, it's you. Uh, Making decisions in war isn't easy, and sometimes those decisions can be bad ones. But if you're gonna make one for your friend, you might as well. If you think there's a chance, then I say we just leave it up to fate, and you can decide at some point later whether to tell him or not." Yeah, I think Izzy, essentially Izzy is saying, "I trust whatever decision you're gonna make."
Do we all feel that
But
way?
Izzy, yeah, essentially Izzy is just saying like it's okay if you choose to tell him or not to tell him.
This is your friend, Squall. I will just say, every time you've erred on the side of keeping secrets, it was for Sarah and for yourself. So, if you choose to apply that same logic to your friend, then so be it.
Does tend to be my philosophy. The bad news can come after the job is done.
And that it can.
I'll admit my own judgment's been clouded since I found out about Renoa. And selfishly, I would like to have Sephiroth in fighting shape to help us get her back. Plus, I think we need more information from Hojo exactly what happened here and how much Sephiroth is actually to blame for his actions over the past 24 hours. Okay, for
Well,
now, we tell him nothing.
if that's the case, you get him. You and Bazcat get to the ship. Me and Lauren are going to lay down.
There.
Yeah. And Izzy is going to offer a seat on his broom to Lauren, who also has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Or I guess 11 now.
Basket,
mm,
are you okay helping
Oh yeah,
carry Sephiroth
100%.
back?
I think um Bazcat trusts Squall with his life.
Okay.
So if he thinks that Sephiroth is fine, then he's gonna do what he can to help. He was thinking about even throwing Lauren over his shoulder and then getting and helping also. He doesn't have to do that anyway.
Lovely.
in the time that we've all been having a chat, Lauren has just been kind of reading his book a little bit. And then after a minute, halfway through Squall talking about Sephiroth, you'll just see a green energy start to swirl and then enter his body as he uses his magical cunning to regain 2 expended pact magic spell slots.
Nice.
Ooh.
See, you don't need more than 3 slots when you've got bullshit like that. Come on.
It takes a whole minute.
What level breakdown do you have on Lauren?
Just straight warlock.
Oh, then did you take the meta magic
Adept.
feat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had multi-classed. I'm with you now.
No, I'm not dumb enough anymore to do that on pure mages.
Sorcerer Warlock is a pretty good combination. Although I think if you just want like a one-turn bomb like you had, I think the meta magic adept is enough.
Yeah.
So
I can do that once a day, and I already am finding how I want to play this character. If the dice rolls
Really
work.
quick, DM Izzy is going to fly next to Ava as they walk in. He says, ask them about ask Garuda and Leviathan about their brother. Is he how weak is he currently?
Wait, is that Titan? Is that the Elysian one?
there's 2 left.
Yes.
There's Titan and Ifrit.
Oh, yeah, Ifrit's in the desert, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, the answer is going to decide whether we're going to Mysidia or the elves.
Gotcha. I will see if Garuda feels like chatting, or maybe Leviathan.
Your friend. I haven't felt Titan for some time. I think his crystal is no more. Ifrit is weak. I can feel his energy there, but it's not much longer now. I feel off.
Oh. Ooh.
Leviathan has been sleeping a lot lately. I don't think we can continue this arrangement. We have something about your new body is corrupting us. I don't know how much longer we can take it.
Ooh. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell Izzy that Titan is gone and Ifrit's slowly fading.
Okay, so it seems like it's going to be Mysidia, then Mother Crystal almost immediately. If anything has the ability to kind of do something about that, it's the Mother Crystal. Or we can immediately jump to prepping for a frontal attack.
And remember,
Because
with the Mother Crystal, you will probably need to bring it energy in order to help jumpstart it.
What do you
energy,
mean?
Well, like Ava's been collecting the icons in his head, you will need to bring the energy of those elements to the Mother Crystal in order for it to work. Now, in order to get that, you still have access to get it, but the Empire still, at the moment, controls 1.5 to your 2.
Yeah.
Wait,
the
so we
Mother
have
Crystals,
to bring we have to bring the spirit of the icons to the Mother Crystal?
Yes. You will need to bring it some energy. You can try it with the 2 you have, but your best chance is with all 4.
Okay, so we're fucked then.
You might be able to get away with 3.
I
we can go get
guess.
Ifrit.
Now, and we did talk previously. I mean, the Empire's not burning off that energy. The Empire
That's
is
true.
siphoning it. You just need to
Taking
get
it
it
down to
back.
like 0.5%. Yeah.
You just need to get it back from them. You don't know what they're using it for, but they're using it for something. You just need to make sure they don't have it trapped anymore.
So it's Mysidia and Empire, right? It seems like it's Mysidia and Empire.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So unless we can get to the desert, but then we need anti-scrying shit. Anyways, but yeah, as Izzy flies, he says quietly to Avalon, and I guess Lauren, who would happen to be here, he says, regardless, Sephiroth is Squall's problem. If something happens, we need to leave it up to him. We need to leave it up to him to fix it and have faith in him. Hopefully, it works out.
As you all make your way back to the airship, Ava, you sit down to kind of lick your wound, so to speak, when you hear a very frail, scared kind of sounding voice in your head. Ava, are you there? Are you okay? Are you coming home anytime soon? Things are getting scary here. The the king and Sarah are fighting a lot, and people are taking sides. It's getting bad. It is Oki. You know that, but just for the audience.
Yeah. He will just kind of sigh, and he'll pull out his sending stone. And he'll reply saying, I'll see what I can do. We have a lot of things going on, but Cornelia and home is important to our strategy.
Ava's on his stabilizing Civil Wars arc.
As you get a response. I know. I just wanted to let you know. I'm sorry. I'm just scared and I miss you. I hope to see you soon, Dad. It's the first time she's called you that.
I'm not crying. You're crying, loser.
But it is official. You did officially adopt her.
Yeah, before we left Cornelia, I did, yeah.
She sends you another one. I'll hold down the fort as best I can. Here, you can trust me. I've got it. I know it's selfish, but I could really use you as soon as you can, okay? And you remember for the first time, she is only like 10. Even though she acts much, much older. You've put a lot on her. She's been vital to your information network back in Cornelia, but
Oh, yeah.
she is just a child,
The child.
and she's scared. What are you doing?
As we're walking back to the airship, Izzy, I think I need to go home. Things are not good in Cornelia. And that place is vital to our strategy and our home base.
What do you mean you need to go home to Cornelia? What happened?
Conrad showed up and defended them from the Empire attack while we were fighting for our lives here in Balam. And now there's...
You see Izzy's size. You see he already has put 2 and 2 together. And he says, is this a coup situation or a civil war situation?
Well, if I'm not there, it could be both.
And you see, so before when you met Izzy, you kind of see the face he would make. Because before, he would make it, he would tell you that it's okay to go, but you know he wouldn't mean it. You see he lands a bit, and you see he says, do you need the airship to get there quickly?
It would help, but well, I suppose you guys can't use it.
Take it. This is important to you, so it's important to me. Just promise me that while you're getting things done, you'll make sure you'll be a help to us at the final fight. And you see he holds out the army warrior handshake thing, the arm grab.
I'll extend my arm out and grasp him, probably a little more firmly than Izzy would prefer. I'll say, if I can, I'll be leading Balam's and Cornelia's soldiers.
You see he laughs. He's like, I believe it. And you see he then gives you a hug. And you see, like, in the same energy of Oki, you see he pulls back and he says, no matter what, you'll always be my brother. I want you to know that.
You're a good friend, Izzy. And for the first time, someone that's not Oki, Ava will, I guess that's not a kid, because he also did this to Luca, he will extend out a hug to Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy
Question
hugs
is,
him back.
whoa.
You know, you can have a bit more time together. If you need the airship, there are teleportation circles in Barlam. I learned about them in school. If we're going to Mysidia, we can take that. Lauren's like slowly falling asleep on the broom,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like,
You
if you
see
just drop us at Barlam and you can go.
Yeah,
You
you
can
see he
teleport.
leaves Lauren on the broom as he steps off. He's like, get to the airship. I'll take care of everyone else.
Lauren is literally
And
me right now, just sleep deprived.
and as he does that, you see he waves to Ava before you see he says, all right, everyone, a bit of a change of plans. As you see, he pulls out the rock he collected before he left for Balam. And he says,
No, Izzy,
are you already...
wait. Take this note. I don't know if you guys are going to the Ellison, but I've been planning everything possible. So take this if you do go speak to their leaders. It's a note that should gain you a little bit of favor.
He takes it and he says, once you get an army, let us know. Then we can take back the spirits by force. We might not even need this. Yeah. And then he takes the note and you see he waves to Ava, who kind of does an Irish goodbye. And then that's when he pulls out the rock he collected from Balam. And he is going to he's going to spend an 8th level spell to just teleport back to Balam.
Okay. While you're fiddling around with that, though, Squall kind of walks up. He's kind of given Sephiroth over to Bascat for just a second. He comes up to Ava. You're not coming then?
No, I hope you can see Cornelia's, our second base of operation. And if Conrad's back and has these fucked up powers and kills Sarah and overthrows it, we've lost the half of the army that we already don't have.
He looks over at the rest of the group, just slightly out of earshot as Izzy's casting a spell. For what it's worth, I think you're doing the right thing. I think that the group will suffer a little without you. But I know you have other reasons for going home. You and I aren't so different, you know. I think we both want the greater good. But there's also something very, very personal in this for both of us. You have a daughter now, I'm told.
I do, yes.
I have something on the way, a daughter or a son. I want to make this a world that's worth bringing children up in. And I think you want that too.
That's why I left the Empire territory to join Cornelia.
I think we all thank you from the bottom of our hearts for that. If you ever need anything, you let me know.
Actually, did have a bit of a weird favor to ask.
That didn't
Since I'm
take
taking
long.
the airship, yeah, you know me, I'm a crafty person. Since I'll be taking the airship, how would you feel about me, or us, your soldiers too that are still there, coming by Balam and scavenging some of the building resources. Not a lot, just some, to help reconstruct Cornelia faster.
Be honest, I think that's a great idea. We're not going to have time or the resources to do a reconstruction effort in Balam anytime soon. Scavenge what you can, rebuild Cornelia, on the agreement that once the war is done, Cornelia then helps rebuild Balam.
I can't make
Okay,
any promises
diplomat.
for Sarah, but I will strongly urge her to do that. And I don't foresee her saying no.
I think Sarah listens to you. I don't foresee a problem. You know how to find me. He kind of gestures up and just kind of holds on to the specific Grinner's link shell. I hope you find your family in good health.
I hope you do as well.
He kind of stands there awkwardly. Kind of, his hand hovers for a second, and then he just kind of pats you on the back. Bye, or whatever. And then he turns and walks
Or-
towards...
Or
Bye,
whatever.
As you all look at Ava one last time, right? As the portal opens and you can see Balam on the other side. Does anybody want to say or do anything? I think Izzy's the one that has the most connection here, since everybody else is on like their fifth character.
I don't actually think so. Really quick, I actually don't think Izzy knew that there were teleportation circles in Balam, so that's definitely gonna be something he looks into. But I think he said everything he needs to, and I do think Ava would actually not be worried because he sees that Izzy is simply okay with this. Obviously, he's not like happy about it, but he accepts it as it is, which is a lot different than before. And I think you just see him wave to you as you fly off. You see it normally doesn't take him this long to teleport. You see he's deliberately stalling himself so he could see you off and make sure you're okay.
It's one of those things. He's like casting, and then the spell almost casts. He's like, oh, starts it over. Just like.
Oh man, I said that.
Oh shit.
Oh damn! I
Button,
wrote the
button.
Zeta rune instead of the Alpha rune.
Bazcat is currently holding Sephiroth bridal style, by the way.
Sephiroth has.
I mean,
is now unconscious again. They have gone kind of back to sleep, so they're lulled. Their beautiful locks flowing down like a beautiful bride as you carry them over the threshold.
I ship it.
Bazcat and Sephiroth.
By the way,
oh my god.
By the way, shout out to Wolf, who when I picked up the rock from Balam, he thought it was gonna be a component for a crazy spell. It's just for teleporting.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing.
Yeah, but as they go through the portal, you see Izzy doesn't stop as he says, "All right, we have 6 hours to rest. I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to take us to Massidia. Currently, the biggest threat to the war is my father's madness, so we're going to take care of him." You see, he says, he looks at Squall, and he says, "This is going to have a lot of political ramifications for the future, so I hope you're going to be ready to work hard for the next couple of years."
Says that to Squall.
Yeah.
Squall just kind of looks at you. I'm kind of hoping I don't get reelected, to be honest, but
I mean,
he just smirks
and
just a little bit, but I suppose I could pitch in.
You see, he stops and he says, "He's going to be bringing back some of your, Ava's going to be bringing back some of your men. See how many spies you can muster. If you wish to get Renoa back, it might be best for us to help you with that as well, because we would also be able to get into the inner workings. We need as much information as we can as well. Well, once I abdicate the throne from my father, I'm going to list my mother as the current head regent to hold a place for me, so I can continue with this war. Essentially, she'll be at my beck and call, which is a very powerful resource for us.
You think you can trust your mother to do that?
I think I can trust I think I can trust her enough to not mess this up. She would much rather be embarrassed by her son abdicating the throne from her husband than have him known as a madman.
I think the cat might be out of the bag on that one.
Well, regardless, if she doesn't get with it, I'll have to use force to do so. You see, he stops and he turns and he looks at Squall. And he says, "This is important to me too, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure peace is ensured, even if that means the both of them have to die."
That's good to hear. Because I think as of this moment, we are officially in all-out war against the Empire. And I think we're officially going on the offensive.
Your job is to keep who's ever left safe and plan. Get us as much information as you can. I don't care how you have to do it, Squall. And I know you'll be able to make a way.
That is the job of my spies. And they will get it done. My job is to get my wife back. And then we'll cut.
Uh,
We're going to cut there. Just a second. A day or two goes by. People in Cornelia can see in the horizon, coming over the hills, an airship on its way into Cornelia. Ava, you land just outside of the town, and you can see from the air things are peaceful. There's no open revolt in the streets, but even when you step foot into the city proper, there is a tension in the air that you can feel just being here. You see people some people greet you, shake your hand, others avoid you. It seems like there are people here that know of your connection to Sarah, know of what happened with Conrad, and are keeping their distance. But throughout all that, you hear a little voice. You came home. As Oki runs to you and just throws herself, like as she runs to you, she just jumps and just grabs you around the neck and just holds you tight. I'm sorry. I know there's so much going on. I know you have things to do, but it's really good to see you. I needed you. I'm sorry. I know it's selfish. I'm
Okay,
supposed to be better than this. I got scared. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull you
okay.
away.
It's okay. You are my daughter. I love you, and Cornelia is my home. This all comes first.
I don't know if anyone's ever told me that before.
Jesus Christ, Wolf.
I love you too, Dad. And she just gives you a big hug around the neck as you hold her tight. That's where we're going to end tonight. And I'd like to say, Ava, Fishy, it has been amazing having you on the show. Unfortunately, he will be stepping away for a little bit for just, life happens. We've been playing for 2 years, things happen, and unfortunately, he will be leaving the show. But I just want to
How
say,
dare you?
as one of the original members, you've been here since the beginning. Ava has been an amazing character to have on the show. I hope that we have at least given you an arc that you, at the end of the day, can feel satisfied with.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just want to say, personally, 2 years ago when I made that post, I'm so glad that you responded, you reached out. I have had a blast playing with you. I think it's been, I've had just getting to know you as a person. I mean, we've never met, but I consider you one of my very close internet friends, right? I've been talking to you for 3 hours a week for the
Right?
last 2 years. You always have a spot at this table or any of my games. And I just want to say thank you for indulging me in the last 60 plus episodes that you've been with us. So,
Yeah, fuck yeah, thank you.
if your situation changes and you ever want to come back, I'm one DM away and you're back on the show.
Awesome.
So, but
Our boy Ava's doing the real work.
Yes. I am sad to see you go. I'm not gonna lie. I am sad to see you go. But things happen, and you know what? We're still around. Don't you leave my Discord server. You still stay in and talk to us.
All right. Let's say I'll try and watch any Monday nighter on YouTube when I'm at work. So
Perfect.
I want to see us win. Damn it.
Oh, I think you guys can do it. I do think you guys need a healer. But so for anybody that's been watching for a while, leave in the comments all the awesome stuff you want to say about Ava, because I think they've been an amazing character. One of only 2 OGs to still be alive at this point. So, and that's a technically alive.
I mean, yeah, that's technically.
So,
yeah. I mean, is he technically died before me?
That's
So.
true. No one's
He
alive.
literally died before me. Yeah.
So I will say there are still some threads that might come out. If you don't mind, Ava, I might send you a DM from time to time before I do anything with your character, just to make sure you're okay with it, if I need to use them in an NPC fashion. And then for Izzy, if any way, and do not feel pressured if it can't work, if any way is possible for the last battle, I would love to have you back. So we'll play that by ear, but please don't feel pressured. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for playing. I have just been honored to get to know you. And it's been, I consider you one of my very close internet friends. So maybe one of these days we can meet up at Gen Con or something like that. But until then, please take care of yourself and just do whatever you can to make yourself happy. And that goes for everybody that's listening to this, except for soloists. I hope you're miserable.
Oh, Jesus.
It's my brother. It's fine. He doesn't watch this anyway. So, sad stuff aside. Anybody else have anything they want to say?
How fucking dare you leave us? How could you do that? Just despicable. I can't believe you. Like, oh my god.
What can I say? I gotta make like a rogue.
How dare you have a life? Ugh.
Come on, like you said, Ava, you've got to make like a rogue cleric. What else are you? Sorcerer, warlock.
Close. Yep. Ranger, cleric, monk.
Ranger, cleric, monk.
Yep.
GM, do we level up?
You absolutely do. Ava, go ahead and take your level.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and do it. Just so you can take
it. We're in the big leagues, boy.
Fucking something from a 2-episode Sephiroth super boss. Like, damn.
You guys, that was close. That was close. I'm not going to do it tonight because it's late, but I will. I am going to put up the homebrew. I'll put it up on the Patreon if anybody wants to see it. But you all, I'll show it to you for free because you give me your time. That's how you pay me back. It was intense. So yeah, when he entered into phase 2, he got health back, he got legendary resistance back, some things changed. It got rough. Got rough.
Guys, I'm at 98.
So close.
Yay!
You are so close.
Also, some information for Killer and the viewers at home, and for Killer and Ace's plays in this campaign. I have figured something out with the way that Wolf DMs. If my character goes down, they're nearly dead. Because every single time my character goes down, I'm like, I need one more turn. I could have killed it. This is like the 6th time I shit you not. If I go down, wail on the bitch because he going down soon.
It's not you specifically, but with the smarter NPCs, whenever there's a big damage, I'm like, okay, they would know that person's a threat. Like if everybody's doing 10, 10, 10, 400, they're going to be like, I need to get rid of that guy. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm still gonna take the piss there, so that's funny.
So, couple just quick announcements, then we'll get out of here. This will be the last Kupo Quest for just a little bit. So we're off next week, and then October we're doing what we've called Werewolfkins Con. It's going to be a bunch of like horror-themed one-shots. It's going to upend the schedule a little bit, so just keep an eye out on the schedule, and I'll probably make a video. We're doing signups for games right now. We're doing a D&D, Dragonbane, 10 Candles, Broken Tales. We got a bunch of stuff going on. All kind of horror themed for October. So this will be the last week of like normal content, and we're gonna be figuring some stuff out. And then next week we're totally off. If you want to get in on any of that, or just talk to us, or if you want to get in and just tell Fishy how awesome they are, you can join the Discord. That link is in the description. And we also have a Patreon I mentioned you can join for free. And then we put up little announcements and polls for free. And then there's some paid tiers where I put up like the maps and things that we do. Not this one, because this map was really generic. So I didn't make those. It's just generic maps. But yeah, so keep an eye out for the horror theme coming next month. I'm really excited about that. 2 more streams this week. We've got the finale of Heist 2 for Golden Vault on Wednesday. And then tomorrow, check out Omega's channel, because Walking Dead Season 2 starts back up. And I will be reprising my role as Senator Bennett on there for as long as I can stay alive. So,
Senate needs Bennett.
The Senate needs Bennett, man. I made some campaign posters. Did I ever show you those?
Yeah, I think I either saw them in the stream or I saw you post them in like a Walking Dead channel or Walking Dead related something.
Yeah.
I did see some of them.
I made some old campaign posters. I am the longest lived character, so I'm just want to hold on. There's one other.
That's impressive in The Walking Dead. That's impressive.
I think so too. There's one other that joined like episode 2, I think. So I just got to hold on just a little bit longer than them. They need to die.
Honestly, everybody in this campaign and all the people here have done so good at staying alive. Oh, hang on a sec. Never mind.
And this is D&D. You know, people say it's really hard to die in D&D, and you all were like, hold my beer.
I am the outlier. It is me. I can do it. It's okay. I'm bringing down the curve for everybody. I'm keeping property prices low. That's what I'm doing.
That's amazing. I love that.
So, with that, we will say good night. And again, Fishy, best of luck, and we hope to see you again soon. So,
absolutely.
Lally ho, my friends. We will see you soon. Have a great night.